Well, I got a tiny little drywall job to do here in Silverton, Colorado. Thank you, train man, for the horn. I got to do this little butt joint flat thing right here. I would call this a flat, except for there's a cut edge right there, and there's a beveled edge right there. So that's a flat versus butt, which is going to be a little troublesome. But knowing me, I can do things well. Here, got a little tiny butt joint to do right there. Not going to worry about that a little bit. Just going to worry about the screws and things out here in the field. Don't really have to worry about the screws around the window there. The trim will all cover all that. I've got to float this out right here. Make that right. And then got this right here to do. You got the quarter bead here to float out. We got some taping to do up top side. You got the flat to the butt joint right there to tape. And we got a bunch of floating I have to do up there. Got some floating to do right here on this butt joint. Got some flats up there to tape. This right here has got to be taped. Got to float the quarter bead out right there. I don't have to worry about this right here. This has already been contracted out as far as all this right here. I don't have to worry about anything in this room either. This room here is nowhere near being ready to be finished out yet. Got some floating to do up here. Got some floating to do there. Got some butt joints and such. So they've been just using all 8-foot sheets through here, which is fine by me. I'd rather 12 and 14s, but less butt joints that way. So one thing we are doing here that I'm a drywall finisher, guys, and I don't want to shout this out, but this right here is called topping mud. That is for topping. That is not for taping. There's a difference between topping and taping. This right here would be taping mud, except for they did put the topping in there. The difference between topping mud and taping mud has a lot more glue in it, so it allows the tape to adhere to the walls much better. I don't really suggest using topping mud for taping. I don't suggest using taping mud for topping. The reason I don't use taping mud for topping is because it is a pain in the butt to sand that stuff. And it shines something terrible. So that's why I don't use taping mud for topping. And the reason why I don't use topping mud for taping is topping mud don't have near as much glue in it. But from what they've done already through here, I guess it's going to be okay. So got a big old tall ladder right there. Got a bunch of screws here to tape. I got some angles up there to tape. And that's I think that's about all I can show you right here right now. They got some drywall to hang right there. A little piece of little leg right there to hang right there. And then got to put the corner bead on there. I can put the corner bead on there, or they can. It don't matter to me, whichever way. So that's what I got going on this drywall job right here. Got a little bit of sheetrock to put right there, and may have some stuff back out there in that loft area out there. I'm not exactly sure yet. So I'm gonna go ahead and get to taping and topping and doing all these fancy things. Talk to y'all later. Have a nice day.